arm, so he's framing my movement here. Even if I'm the most strong guy in the planet, I can't lift him because this arm is blocking everything. I need to understand that jiu-jitsu is about action and reactions, and I should break his possibilities to avoid my positions. So the main thing here is not about my hand on the sleeve, it's not about my hand on the collar, it's not about my hook, because I know if I have my hand on the collar and my hook on the butt, if he walk around, can you walk around? I'm gonna follow you up for both sides. I can easier follow him. To the left, I use my foot on the mat to re-square my hip, and to the right, just by keeping my hook on the butt, I can follow him. He's carrying my body weight for the both sides. But just knowing that isn't enough to sweep him because he's still having this frame. Alright, so I have my knee on the chest, I have my hand bringing him over me, but I cannot find the right position to sweep him. Since the beginning, we are talking about bringing the knee towards the chest and finding the right line to sweep over the shoulder. So what are we gonna do? So in that time, as I'm not getting to bring him because he has this arm framing my movement, blocking my attempt to bring him over my body, so we're gonna grab the elbow. When I grab the elbow, like C grip like this, I can, like, it's pretty easy, even you fighting against the strongest guys, I can, by widening open my elbow, like this, you can relax on top here. By widening open my elbow, I can wide open his elbow. If I try bring his arm towards me, it's gonna be impossible. His palm of hand is like smashing me so hard. If I try to break this in the middle of the position, it's gonna be impossible. I don't have any like body posture properly to break this grip. Or if I try grab the triceps and wide open his elbow, it's gonna be impossible too. When I grab the elbow like this and involve in the joint by using my whole fingers, 4 fingers and a ton outside C grip, I can, by widening open my elbow, I can turn his joint and then move his arm away. This movement is gonna be easier when your opponent is getting pressure over you. Can you lean your body forward? Perfect. So this is gonna be the real situation. I'm gonna try sweep him, he lean the body forward. What I do? I wide open my elbow. Why it's so easy? Because he can't avoid, and he can't. He isn't strong on the back of his joint. The elbow is strong in the opposite direction. The other direction is pretty easy for me to bring him. So what I'm gonna do? I can't bring my knee towards my chest without this support action. While I'm opening his elbow, I'm ready to bring his body over my own body. He's lifting over my leverage right now, so I use this to step on the mat and stretch my leg. After I stretch my leg, we're gonna fold down in the same way with fold out. Fold out is right?
Fall out, yeah.
Fold out in the last position. First thing, bend. Second thing, doing a pendulum and getting up, using the both legs 90 degrees like this. So we were holding the elbow, of course we should release this grip to come up, and then we're gonna have 2 battles. First one, he come up, I can just hug and pass. I can keep holding the sleeve as I said before, and then keep him on the mat. Or after I fall down, he turns, perfect. I swing my leg over, I bring my knee close to the body, sliding it, wrapping the shoulder in omoplata, pinching my knees, hand on the sleeve, controlling the hand, and then submitting him now in bar. So we're gonna explain again. So main things about this position: elbow, how to move. Can you just post your hand on the mat? Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So here, imagine this is my body. by pulling his triceps to different ways, I can't move his elbow pretty much. If he's leaning his body towards his hand, I can't take off his hand from the mat. But just by grabbing this area, this is the elbow area, the joint. Look at this. I'm feeling like a Danny here showing this this detail, you know? So we are here. Just by grabbing, I can make him break his elbow. He's weak in this area. So I just can break his posture if I avoid the main attempt that he has to stop my sweep. So, and it isn't about the posture. It isn't about if he like brings his butt down, you know, so if he's heavy, if he's like trying to move away, if I have my hook on the butt, I can lift him over my own body, right? So I can scud my hip inside his legs, in between his legs. But the main problem is about the arm. If he has this arm to make me like not get it to lift his body over my own body like this, so I can't sweep him. I should open wide open his elbow to find the angle where I stretch my leg and I bring his head down. If he has this arm like straight on my chest, on my belly, and his head on this, if I try bring his head down, of course he will not pass. He will not bring his headline to down. He's gonna stay like postured like this. So just by opening his elbow, I can find a perfect position to sweep. So we're gonna show one more time. So flow lasso, boom. I move myself to the side a little, just a little. Look at this, boom. Just to prevent myself and not expose my knee while I'm getting my hook. So I slide my leg inside, in between the legs, and I hook. Sorry, I forgot about this detail. I hook the far butt. Can you turn your butt to the... This is the point. I cannot hug here because my knee is not working in the right place right now. I cannot hook here or I cannot hook here. I'm gonna use some diagonal line on his body, working from his left shoulder to his right butt. So we have a perfect line. Plus my body working straight, we're gonna be very powerful in the position. So we are here. He's a very nice hook here. I'm liking it. So we are here, place on the mat, foot on the mat. So I start to bring him over me. He stretch the arm and he blocks my position. So what are you gonna do? So he's heavy. I cannot like lift him just by using my leg and my hook. As I'm hooking his body on diagonal angle, I'm controlling his left shoulder and right butt. I will bring, he will block me, control the elbow, wide opening, and I feel as much as I bring him over my body, head is over my headline, hip is over my hip line, I can stretch my leg. After this, look at how we are finishing the sweep. My both legs are on top. So what I will do, bend the closer one, and the outside leg I will do a pendulum to sit up. It's pretty easy to do, everybody can do. If you do the pendulum, everybody can sit up, all right? So hand on the sleeve, protect me if he tries to come up. I have my hamstring, can I say hamstring here? No, the leg. Thigh. It's pretty hard to say the accent. But the leg on the biceps here, I can avoid his attempt to come up, and I can start to change hand-side control. If he spin out, I can lay down to my right side, swing my leg over, and start sliding my knees, pinching my knees, blocking his shoulder and omoplata mobility, grabbing the hand, controlling the wrist, squaring my hip right, and then making him tap on the armbar. So main thing about is so the main, sorry, my mind almost stopped. So the main thing about his reaction when I get this hook is of course walk around, but as I have my hook on the right butt, he can't walk so well, so he will not smash us. As I set up my hip before I get my hook inside, I'm preventing any kind of danger situation to my guard. And his only chance to avoid my sweep is by placing his arm on my chest. So I will wide open his elbow by using this concept about grabbing the elbow, and then the finishing is gonna be pretty much the same that we showed in the last position. All right, one more variation, one more solution.